Imagine you're hungry. You walk into Mr. Biggs restaurant. As soon as you open the door, you smell delicious meat pies, jollof rice, and that crispy fried chicken that's soft on the inside. You go to the counter and the smiling cashier says, "Good afternoon." You smile back and say, "One meat pie and a bottle of Coke, please." She taps it into the system quickly, like she's done it 1,000 times. You pay, get your change, and just like that, your food is ready. You take a bite of the meat pie. It's warm, golden brown, and tastes just like the one you had last year in Port Harcourt. Then you stop and think, how does every Mr. Biggs taste the same? Whether you're in Lagos, Abuja, or Benin, the food, the service, even the feeling, everything is the same. But when you look at the small shops in your neighborhood, like Mama Amaka's canteen, or Kunnel's car wash, it's not like that. Sometimes they are open, sometimes they are not. Some days the food is great, other days it's not. You never know what to expect. So what makes Mr. Biggs so different? The answer is simple. They have a system. Big businesses don't run on magic. They run on structure. A system means everything is done in a clear, planned way. Everyone knows what to do. The rules are the same, whether you're in Lagos or London. That's how the food and service stay the same every time. Let's take a closer look. When you go behind the scenes in a place like Tantalizers, you see how the system works. Even before the shop opens, staff are inside cleaning, arranging chairs, and checking equipment. They follow a checklist: clean the counters, mop the floors, test the machines, and more. No one waits for the manager to give instructions because the tasks are already written down. Everyone knows their job. Even how they make the food is planned. It's not about guessing how much flour or pepper to use. There are recipes with exact steps. How many grams? How many minutes? What temperature to cook? That's why the meat pie tastes the same everywhere. In the office, the manager checks sales and stock on the computer. She knows what was sold yesterday and what needs restocking. There's no guessing, just facts and numbers. Even the staff are trained before they start working. They watch videos, read manuals, and do practice sessions. They learn how to greet customers, handle complaints, and work together. Nothing is random. This is what makes big businesses feel smooth and professional. But guess what? You don't need to be a big company to build a system. Even a small roadside restaurant, a salon, or a phone repair shop can have structure. You don't need millions of naira or a huge team. You just need to plan things clearly. Think about your own business. When a customer walks in, do you have a standard way to greet them? Is the place always clean? Is your product made the same way every time? Or does everything change depending on your mood? Without a system, a business is like a noisy generator with no fuel, loud but not useful. But with a system, it's like steady electricity, quiet, strong, and reliable. Look again at the businesses in your neighborhood. There's that tailor who sews beautifully. He can make an outfit that turns heads. But when you give him your fabric for an event, he delays. You call and he says, "Come tomorrow." You go, and he's not around. The cloth is not ready. It's frustrating. Or Mama Amaka's canteen. The first time, the food is hot and delicious. But the next week, it's cold, watery, and someone new is serving without a smile. There's no consistency because everything depends on the owner being there. That's the problem with many small businesses. The owner is doing everything alone. They are the boss, the worker, the cleaner, the accountant, everything. And if they fall sick or travel, the business stops. A real business is not just about talent or hard work. It's about building something that works even when you're not there. If you're the only one who knows how things are done, your business is weak. You can't grow that way. So what is a business system, really? It's not some expensive software. It's just a set of routines and rules that make your business run smoothly. It can be something as simple as a notebook or a printed checklist. For example, Fizayo runs a small water factory. She has a board with staff schedules, a checklist for cleaning, and a logbook for tracking how many water bags they produce. On Fridays, she meets with her team to talk about what went well and what didn't. Because of this system, she can travel and still have the business running well. Chaik, who repairs phones, also has a system. When you drop your phone, he writes your name and number, logs the complaint into an app, and gives you a receipt. When it's fixed, you get an SMS. That's why customers trust him. It's not because he's the only phone repairer, but because he's organized. So how do you know a business is systematized? First, there's a clear way things are done. Everyone follows the same steps, not just random guessing. Second, staff are trained to do things that way. Even if the training is simple, it exists. Third, everyone has their own job. No one is confused about what to do. Fourth, the business keeps records. Sales, expenses, stock, everything is tracked. And finally, the business works even when the owner is not there. This is what separates a hustle from a business. And to get there, you don't need to wait. You can start small, just like Chinidu, who runs a laundry service. He used to do everything from memory. One day, there was a big mix-up. Two people claimed the same white egg butter. It was embarrassing. So he started using a receipt book. Now every item is recorded, customers get copies, and clothes are tagged properly. It was a simple step, but it made a big difference. You can do the same. If you cook, write down your recipes. If you sell things online, create a schedule to check messages and pack orders. If you have workers, teach them how you want things done. You don't have to wait until you have 3 branches before you build a system. You build the system so you can grow into 3 branches. And remember, as your business grows, you will need to let go. If you are doing everything yourself, you are holding your business back. At first, it feels powerful, being the one who knows and controls everything. But if no one else can help, your business is stuck. Think of the cake baker in Ibadan. She made amazing cakes, but when her mother got sick and she had to travel, the business stopped. No cakes were delivered. Customers were upset. If she had trained an assistant or written her recipes down, things could have continued. But she was the system, and when she left, everything crashed. So if you really want to grow, you must stop trying to do it all alone. Share the work. Write things down. Teach others. That's how big businesses survive. Their owners don't flip burgers or mop floors. They guide the system from behind the scenes. Real success comes when your business becomes bigger than you. And it can start with just one small step today. Maybe write down your prices. Maybe decide how you'll welcome each customer. Maybe plan how to deliver your products. Start with one thing, then add more. That's how Mr. Biggs started. That's how Sweet Sensation began. Not with millions of dollars, but with structure, planning, and small steps. If they can do it, so can you. Your business can grow. Your hustle can become a real business. And yes, it can be bigger than you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button. We share practical ideas just like this to help you grow your hustle into something solid and sustainable. Leave a comment below. What small step are you going to take this week to structure your business? Thanks for watching. Keep building. Keep growing. See you in the next video.